You have to do self-pay with us.
Okay, let me just get this sheet of paper real quick.
But we know you have the Simply Advantage plan.
Actually, it's simply Medicaid.
Well, but it's the title of it is Simply Advantage plan, which is out of network.
Okay, see, this is what you printed me. See, 2021.
That's what he sent me.
That's the issue date is
I'm not doing this
2021.
again. We're not doing this again today. What I have told you is this. They have run it. You have Simply Advantage plan. You are out of network with us. You would have to pay cash. If you go back to Nebraska, you will have to pay cash.
I have Simply Medicaid.
It's called, but the plan underneath that is called Simply Advantage plan. They have all sorts of little plans underneath that. And it is called Simply Advantage plan.
It says Simply Medicaid on my card.
Underneath that, there are all these different plans. There's tons of them. Yours is called Simply Advantage plan.
Can you print that out on your screen?
No, the insurance person ran it. And he says, this is what you have. But you are out of network.
Can you print that out, please?
No, I cannot print that out.
Because the card that I have says Simply Dual.
Here's what I'm telling you.
And I have Simply Medicaid.
He's run it, and he's run it, and he's run it. And you are out of network for us.
And I called them, and they said that I have Simply Medicaid.
It's Simply Advantage plan.
Okay, but on your website it says that you take both of those, Simply Medicare and Simply Medicaid.
If it's under the right plan. But your plan says that we are out of network and you have no out of that network benefits.
See, this is my Medicaid card.
I understand
Simply
that.
Healthcare and my Medicaid. Can you run my Medicaid number?
They have run your Medicaid. We run it under your Social Security number.
Okay.
Which pulls up any insurance that you have.
Why can't you just run it as Medicaid?
We run it as under your Social Security number. It's a big system that pulls up any insurance you have. Medicaid, Medicare, Aetna, Blue Cross, any of them. It would pick it up.
So what exactly does Simply need to change for you to take them?
They'd have to get a different plan.
What plan do you take?
Well, there's a bunch. There's a whole bunch of them.
Well, I'll go to your website and see what you take.
You're not listening. It doesn't have each plan. So Ambetter is one of our big insurance plans. There's probably 55, 60 different plans under Ambetter. We don't list each one of those. We say Ambetter.
But it says you take Simply.
We take, but not your plan because you have.
Okay, what plan do you take?
I can't. There's a list so long. I can't tell you. You are Simply Advantage plan.
So you don't know which Simply plan? Okay, well I'll go to your website and see what you take.
It's not going to have all the little plans and you're not listening.
Well, I'll go to New Seasons and see what you take.
It says Simply, but it won't say all the different plans underneath. You're not listening.
Okay, well I will look for my...
You already said you looked. And you said we take Simply. We do take Simply.
I'm going to the website right now.
But not your plan.
I'm going to your website
but he has already run this. He has run it again. He has run it again.
I'm looking to see what you take so I can change to it.
It
says right here, Simply Healthcare. That's all it says, is Simply Healthcare on your website.
That's because there's about a lot of different plans underneath that.
Okay, so this is the Brandon website. It says that you take Simply Healthcare.
But not your Simply because you have Simply Advantage plan and you are out of network with us.
Okay, so which Simply Healthcare do you take?
We're not doing this again. I've already just told you there's too many to...
No, I need to change it.
But I can't tell you that because there's too many of them. I don't memorize those.
How can I change it if you don't tell me?
You're going to have to talk to Simply and say, I need you to put me with someone so I can be in network with them.
Okay,
that's not on us.
I will call them real quick.
But that's not us.
Well, who do I tell them that they need? What do they need to call it for you to take them?
They know what it means. They need to be in network with us.
Okay, so Simply is not in network with you.
Simply Advantage plan is not in network with us.
Simply Advantage plan is not in network.
No,
okay,
they're out of
well then I will call them. I will have them fix that.
Okay, so you can do that out there. You can wait out there, but then it's probably not going to happen right away. It's going to take time. But they have run it every day, and they keep saying, we're not doing
Well, it works with the Nebraska.
No, it doesn't anymore. They put that in
It doesn't anymore.
No, once they ran it, it's now coming up you're out of network. So you go back to Nebraska, you go to any of our other sites.
But I talked to them. They said that it does work, and they were paid. And simply told me that they were paid.
They were paid to a certain point. You would have been cash up there as well. He ran it for there.
Simply paid them.
No, what I'm telling you is this. Whatever their changes they made, you would have been cash going forward at that place as well. Both of our Tampa locations, our St. Pete location, our Bradenton location, Pinellas. He ran it for all of those. You would have now been out of network and had to pay cash.
Okay, well, I will call them and see why it's not a network.
Something
and
changed.
See if they can add it in network and why it changed all of a sudden.
That's how it happens with insurance a lot, especially the Medicaids. They move their plans around a lot. It happens.